another Vlogoween. We're so excited. We're so excited. Babe, show that you're excited.
Excited.
We're gonna go get the new iPhones right now. We're both gonna get the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Or is that what it's called? Pro Max?
11 Pro Max.
And we've been freaking waiting for these phones for like 2 weeks now. It's been 2 weeks, right? About
2 weeks.
Because we ordered them like on a Thursday, no?
Yes.
And they had told us that they were gonna come in the following week by like, I think Wednesday. And then I called in and they were like, oh, they didn't get here today. They should get here the next day. And they didn't get there. And then Alex checked his email and it said that it wasn't gonna arrive till like the 16th. And we're like, oh hell no, like we're just gonna go to Apple and get the phones there. But thankfully they arrived today, 2 weeks later, a week later than when they had originally told us that it was supposed to get here. But we were excited. I'm switching from AT&T and he's switching from T-Mobile. I think T-Mobile is good. I had T-Mobile before. I've had like all of them. When I moved here I had Sprint, which is it was like whatever. And then we went to T-Mobile, my whole family, and it was really good service here in the area. But then the new iPhones came out and we were getting really good deals with AT&T, so then we switched over and I regretted it because the service was worse. I thought it was gonna be better than T-Mobile, but for some reason it was worse. And a whole year later, I think it's been over a year that I've had AT&T. I'm finally gonna make the switch to Verizon, and I convinced Alex to.
Gotta try something new.
Almost at Verizon. Hopefully there's no bad news. Dun, 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 dun.
Ready?
Yeah!
Ready.
So it is the next day. Yesterday when we went to Verizon, we were there for like 3 whole hours. We left like at 10 and they closed like at 9. The guy that was helping us out was having an issue with Alex's phone. He wasn't able to transfer over all his things from the old iPhone to the new one, and he had to because he actually traded his in. And it took forever. From the beginning it was as if something was telling us to not go with Verizon, because we were like, maybe it's not meant to be with everything that was happening. The phone's taking forever. So we get there and then the lady that helped us was like, oh, only one phone is here, which was Alex's phone. And we were like, no. We showed her the email. We're like, it shows that it was delivered. How is it not here, you know? And she was like, oh, they were shipped on different days. And I was like, yeah, but we got the email for each phone saying that it got there. So then she was like, okay, let me go check in the back again. So she went again. She took a while. And then she was like, no, it's not here. I don't know why it says I was delivered if it's not here yet. So we were like, okay, well then who's this person that signed for it? He must work here. So then there was this guy, the one that ended up helping us. He had a box with, I guess, the things that had just gotten there that day, and it was already nighttime and they were just taking them out, I guess. And she was like, oh, it's right here. So then she told us that the guy was gonna help us. So we go to the guy. He didn't introduce himself. We literally were sitting there. I don't know what he was doing on the computer, but we were sitting there for like 10-15 minutes and he didn't say a word to us. I don't even remember what was the first thing that he told us. He didn't ask to confirm our address or anything. So we're like, what the hell? What's wrong with this guy? So he was able to pair up my phone. And then Alex, I don't know what's going on. He wasn't able to do it. We were legit, like I said, there for 3 hours because he couldn't figure it out. He had some of his coworkers ask him if he needed help with anything. And he was like, no, I'm good. So we were frustrated. We hadn't ate all day. We've been trying to just stick to it, intermittent fasting, which is what we were doing before. So we literally hadn't ate all day, and our plan was to eat obviously after we got our phones. And we were gonna go to Chipotle and just grab grab a salad from there, but we didn't even make it to that, so we're annoyed. And then the guy tells him, well, you know what, I know it's getting late, can you come back tomorrow and we could try to figure out what the issue is. So we're like, well, we're trying to eat, we were starving, we're like, whatever, let's go. And then when we were sitting there was this lady that came in, and she was legit yelling at them and telling them that location was the only location that she's ever had an issue with. I guess, I don't know, something was going on with her bill, and I guess she had gone in earlier that day. I just kept her hearing say, I don't understand why this couldn't be taken care of 4 hours ago. She told the guy, give me your name, give me all your information, because I'm gonna call Verizon, I'm gonna call corporate, and I'm gonna put a complaint because I don't understand why this is not being resolved. I guess she had gone in before that as well, so me and Alex were just there like staring at each other like, is this a good idea? Like, we're getting so many, you know, bad vibes in here, and like signs that tell us, you know, don't freaking go with Verizon. I mean, we ended up sticking to it. He went back today, he got his phone, so we're gonna play with them right now and show you guys what phones we got, the colors, and see what difference we can tell from the old phones. And yeah, so just keep watching and we'll show you guys right now. So we're finally gonna show you our new iPhones. Alex was taking a big dump, so he took forever.
Damn, what? I gotta, like, you know, I gotta handle business.
Anyway. So I got the silver one, and he got the space gray. The space gray, yes. Space gray one. I'm glad I didn't get the poop green one, because then she would probably say something on that too. But like, he got the phone to match his shit. Could have been like, it's because he wanted to look like the shit. No. So we already unboxed it. Obviously they had to swap our lines to the phones. The phones are in here just to make it look like we're unboxing it with you guys. We had it all day since yesterday. I haven't played with it yet. They were able to transfer everything just how I had in my old phone, so I didn't really have to do anything with it. I had to wait a whole day. I had to wait a whole day. My phone looks so plain. Yeah, it did. He didn't even want to touch it. He was really upset. It like ruined his whole night. I was like, can you just pretend to be happy? Flashback of the all day today. Because we're at Verizon for almost 3 hours. Yeah. They did her phone like in what, 20 minutes? And yeah, and I thought mine was gonna be the problem. And the whole time I was there, and I was like, so what are we gonna eat? The whole time. We were starving, so I was like, we need to know what we're gonna eat. That way we don't get in the car, and then we're like, okay, so what are we eating? Because I'm starving, and yeah. So it was all bad. So we didn't have a good experience with Verizon, but we got our phones finally. There's even a lady back there complaining. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. She was freaking complaining because she was legit yelling at them. Yelling. So, these are the boxes. It's even cool right here. Did you notice that, like, the little, the cameras? What? Feel like popped out. Oh, yeah. I wonder if the last one was like that. I have it. Let me see. It's all dusty. And that's for my old phone. Apple always going above and beyond. With their boxes? With their boxes. They should have kept the white one white though. Since they came out with the dark mode, they wanted everything to freaking be dark. Everything is dark. So he upgraded from the iPhone X, and I upgraded from the iPhone XS Max. I don't even know the names. Yeah, from the XS Max. So he traded in his. They were offering a $500 credit, so it would deduct it from the new phone. So he took that. I have my phone right here. I was not going to trade this in for $500. It is in perfect condition. I had the gold one. I decided to go for the silver one this time because it looks more white. It's just the silver. Yeah, it's the edge that's silver. I like the gold one. I like the back, but I didn't like the edges because it has that chrome tone to it. I feel like it would have been like an actual gold or like a rose gold. It would look cute because the back looks kind of it has like a pinkish rose gold tone to it. So I really didn't, I felt like it made the phone look dull from the edges. So this time I just went for the white one. I was like, I was disappointed in that one. I did like the glass. I don't like the matte on the new phone. It's still glass, but it's like it's mattified. So
it's a flat. It's really flat.
Yeah.
So
let's dun, 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 dun. It's basically the same as the last ones we had, just I guess better camera.
Just 3 big cameras in the back.
Yeah, the camera is bomb. Like when you're recording, it looks too real to be on a phone. So that's the phone. The box comes with the headphones, which is the usual, and then they did change the little box. What are these called? The porter.
The C port, right?
C port.
I think the
box, just the box. What is that called? I don't know.
The power block.
Power block. What's it called?
I don't know. That's what I call it.
Well, I don't know. They changed the size from the original one, which was the little block,
no
and
more
now
USB.
it looks more like a Samsung charger.
Yeah.
And then
this is the little connection. Is the new C port? They're all changing to that.
Yeah. So it is different. It comes with the little pamphlet.
I see. So
I haven't even seen that.
We're gonna read the whole pamphlet, okay? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, good night, you guys. Do you regret going to Verizon, babe?
Not yet.
Not yet.
The customer service, yes, but no, not yet.
I think it was just there.
It was just him.
So let's go to the phones. Let me put the screen recording so you guys can see everything that I'm doing. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay. So that's my screen. My cute ass screensaver. I actually did that myself, you guys. Not the drawing. We went to the fair, the Kern County Fair 2 weeks ago, and I just set it up so it could be like a cute little card. That's what I was doing last night instead of playing with the phone. It took me freaking forever because I kept changing it, and yeah, anyways, and then I have all my apps here. Have them all organized. I like to know where everything's at. As you can see, I have like, I can't even point, but entertainment on one, food, travel, photo and video, social media. You get the gist. That's all I have. I like to keep it simple so that it's not all over the place like Miso Host over here. That's a shitload of apps.
What are you talking about? Let me see. I think mine is pretty organized. So, we have my homepage, like every other iPhone in the world, except Pokemon Go. And then, bam. Still somewhat organized. And then, we don't know what's going on there. And then we're just losing it. We're out of here.
Wow.
This is no good.
You should tell them about the Desire app.
Oh, the Desire app? Dang. Okay, that Desire. It's pretty awesome. If you guys want to like
it's just for
things,
couples.
Yeah, it's for couples. If you guys want to keep like spicing it up and doing more and more, it's pretty cool.
You basically like dare each other to do stuff.
Certain thing that the app has, and it's pretty creative.
And you get points out of it. Mm-hmm. I haven't used it in a while, but it's fun. It makes you kind of step out of your comfort zone a little bit. You guys probably already obviously saw that everything went to dark mode. Well, you have the option to switch it to dark mode. So I do have it on dark mode right now. I'm only playing with it right now because it's different. But to be honest, I might just go back to white. I've always, even when I've had Twitter, I always liked it white instead of dark for some reason.
They're showing the camera?
It's showing the camera. So yesterday when we were at Verizon, we were trying out the camera and it looked so blurry. And we're like, what the hell? The freaking camera sucks. But it looks really good.
Yeah, you try to record in the dark, it won't look too great, but if you have good lighting on you, that's really good quality.
Shows all my flaws.
What flaws?
My wrinkles, my boogers,
Baby.
my bigote.
If you were a booger, I'd pick you first, babe.
Here.
No, that wouldn't work if I use it on you.
But I guess the video is really good. Damn, babe. Damn. This thing is bugging me here. It's cute. Cute.
In slow-mo.
What should we do?
Do your hair whip and I'll do the
Let's see how it looks. What is that?
Look at you.
That's hilarious. Wow, babe.
That was awesome.
But I guess that's it, you guys. Anything else that we need to show them?
No, it's pretty much
We got our cases from Verizon. I just used it just to walk out of there with it so it didn't break, but I already had my case that I had a case shipped to my parents. I just had to go pick it up. They told us that we could get a case or they could charge us
$35 setup fee.
yeah, 40. 35 setup fee, which they were going to charge us a setup fee and an activation fee. So they billed us for the activation fee, and there was a setup fee, which I thought was really stupid. I've never heard of that, but whatever, I guess.
Horrible experience at Verizon, but
That's like the worst experience I've had with any company. Normally they're like, they greet you and they're like, how can I help you? And they're trying to sell to you. This guy legit was not doing shit.
the first time he talked to me, he was like, "Can you sign this?"
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like,
That's right. I think I mentioned something earlier, but I didn't remember what it was that he told me. He literally was like, can you sign this? And Alex was like, what is this?
Yeah, I know.
And he was like, oh, it's, you're agreeing to, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah. Signing my life away.
Alright, you guys, well, I guess that's it for this vlog
segment.
whatever this was. I'll see you on my next video. Love you.